Me, the owner of a dog grooming, training and daycare facility for dogs. How you doing today, Annie?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good. And who's this guy?
This is Harvey. Harvey comes to us almost every day, so he's very experienced in daycare.
Okay, so you do dog grooming, which I understood as well, but you also do training and daycare. Daycare I understand, but what kind of training do you do?
So we do a couple of different types. In the daycare, we do group manners, so sit, come when called, gate manners, those sorts of things. We also offer private coaching in home training for sort of more behavioural problems, and we do group classes and stuff as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you're educating the general public on it, or is it just you're training the dogs to be around, like, the public?
Bit of both. Bit of both. So obviously, while they're in daycare, we can help them out with their manners and show them polite ways of greeting people and all that sort of thing. But I guess as well, in public, training the owners, showing them how to teach their dog to do particular tasks and stuff like that.
No, I know that because I know with dogs are a bit different from cats. They move their tail when they're happy, they wag it, and when it's down, they're angry. Is that true of dogs?
False, actually. So
False?
yes, tails are really complicated, so it's all in the way they're wagging their tail. So sometimes if it's up really high and wagging sort of like this.
Like trembling.
Yeah, kind of trembling, a little wag, and it's very high and the dog's very alert. Maybe there's a stranger in the yard or something. That's actually not a good sign that you should approach that dog.
Really?
Yeah, so a good way to learn to approach dogs is side on, so it's less confronting.
You go side on?
Side on, yep. If you feel comfortable just bending your knees and going down a bit lower, because we are often quite taller than them, so it's a little bit scarier. And just waiting for the dog to come to you. So if they're ready, they'll usually come over and, sniff your arm or sniff your hand.
I do that. I put my hand out like that and let them smell it first off. It's a bit risky, but...
It is a little bit risky because often you're putting it in their area where it's quite vulnerable. So
I thought it was like a peaceful kind of, smell my hand, I'm not moving, you can smell me.
It can be, definitely, but it's usually better to keep your arms and stuff close to yourself just while you're initially meeting the dog, especially if you don't know if the dog's not friendly. Usually it's better just to leave them alone if you don't know if they're friendly or not. But yeah, so putting your arms sort of closer to you, it's a little bit less confronting for them. You're not sticking your limbs in their face.
No, 100%, yeah. So what made you run this place with Tegan as well? You're the two owners.
Yes.
So what made you start this company?
So Tegan and I both used to work at the RSPCA Queensland. We adored our jobs there, and we still continue to support the work that the RSPCA Queensland does. We were kind of, we saw a lot of surrenders and cruelty cases, and, for people who love animals, it was difficult for us. I guess we kind of wanted to see the other side of it, which was people who really love their animals and want to treat them like the best they can. So we kind of started the positive reinforcement daycare to give people an outlet to bring their animals to, let us educate them and help them and play with them and all that sort of thing.
Definitely. I love that as well, because I always thought it was just literally they wanted to get rid of their dogs, people, but you're saying you wanted to kind of reward those people or work with people that actually care about their dog, because it's easy to neglect the lowest member of the family in some ways.
Definitely. I think also, so just, it's also a solution for people who perhaps maybe looking at surrendering their dog because maybe they're barking too much in the apartment or something, bring them down to daycare if they're social, and we can look after them during the day. So it reduces the risk of people surrendering and things like that as well.
And maybe their tolerance with other dogs, they get used to being with other dogs?
Yeah, absolutely. So they do need to be social to start with. Obviously, we're going to be putting them with other dogs. But yeah, getting the energy out playing with some other dogs. They make friends as well, just like humans do. They have their favourites, and they have some that they don't like as well, but it's really nice mental and physical enrichment for them during the day.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, and where can people find your place if they want to have their dog have a little bit well-behaved trained, or to have it groomed, or just to kind of get rid of it because they're at work? Do you have a website? Or?
Yes, yep. So we're www.pawsandrelax.com.au. So it's Paws, P-A-W-S.
It is, yeah, like Paws.
Paws,
Yeah.
And we are in Eagle Farm. We will be moving very soon to a bigger facility, which is exciting for
No way,
us.
where?
Yeah, so just around the corner. Oop, you lost your mic.
Oh, that's all right. We're still going. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
They're hyperactive. All right, we're back. We're still going.
We're still going.
All right, wait a minute. Let's try that. The dogs are crazy here. All right, and we're good. All right, Yep. All right, so say that again. So we got a website and an address.
We've got a website. We're in Eagle Farm at the moment. We will be moving in Eagle Farm still, just to a bigger facility, bigger, better, shinier, brighter. So keep an eye out for that. That will be early June. We'll be moving. We'll have a nice big open day as well, and invite everyone to come along and check out the new centre. And come down if you're keen on grooming, training, or daycare, which I think everyone
Definitely. Do you do partner dog training yet, or is that something maybe in the future where you do training with the owners and their dogs?
Yep, so we do. We run those classes. We run private sessions as well. We also have a really excellent program, which is our day school program. So we actually run it in this space, and that's on Mondays at the moment. So that's when people will send their dogs to us. Perhaps they don't have the time to train them, and they want to get the training, but it is a commitment. So we will train the dogs for them while they're here. So it can.
And you teach them the commands?
Yeah.
How good does that sound?
So we can teach them, walking out. Maybe they're a bit nervous to walk out on the street. We'll practice walking out on the street with lots of treats with them. Cool. Maybe they bark a little bit too much. We'll practice some quiet behaviours with them and stuff like that. That's fantastic. The whole package, basically. That's
brilliant. Yeah. Well, Annie, thank you very much for being on the show, and good luck with the dog training and your new facility as well.
Thank you so much.